Okay, y'all. Katt Williams is at it again. Katt Williams is calling out the false prophets now, y'all. Okay? He going after the mega churches and the people that's running around here lying for profit. Okay? Another thing that we're going to be talking about today is Oprah Winfrey, Tyler Perry, TD Jakes, fake talk show hosts, and enterprises that they have been running basically behind closed doors to keep their feet on folks' necks. I told y'all a long time ago that a lot of these people that got money, like Oprah now, house ninjas. That's all. That's what they are. We're about to talk about it, okay, y'all? Hello and welcome to my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video. And thank you all so much for watching. Thank you, thank you, thank you. To my day ones, twos, and threes. Thank you to all my new subscribers that's coming in. That means well. Thank you so very much. I appreciate you all and welcome, welcome, welcome. This video is for entertainment and educational purposes only, so everything is alleged, some is not, and the fair accuse is in my description box, y'all. So let's get to it, y'all. Let's get to it. First, I want to say happy Sunday. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Please stay safe and all that good stuff. Please stay aware of your surroundings, and please, y'all, watch the company that you keep, because it just may save your life or keep you out of trouble. Okay, y'all? So let's get to it. Let's get to it, y'all. First off, Katt Williams. he never fails at whatever it is and whoever it is he's coming for. It never fails, y'all. Seriously. He is on this Joel Osteen, whatever his name is. He's on his neck right now. And ain't nothing he can do about it, okay? They say the guy is so peed off at him, it don't make sense. Because he didn't put a serious spotlight. Now, I know a lot of people was talking about this Joel Osteen, whatever his name is. They've been talking about him for a while. But it's different when a celebrity, a big celebrity, somebody that gets a lot of people's attention. Because y'all saw what Katt Williams did when he did that interview. That guy made millions of dollars off of Shannon Sharp. He made millions of dollars off of Katt Williams' interview. Okay, y'all? Every time Katt Williams talks, people listen. Everybody. A lot of people. Millions and millions of people, they listen. And he just put this Joel guy on blast, okay, about how he's a false prophet, y'all. Basically, this is what he said. He's a false prophet. And this is one of the reasons why the Bible says that, and I say this all the time, that God is going to clean his own house first. He's going to clean his house first because he knows that so many people have been manipulating other people and had behind the Bible to do so. And use a lot of people. There are so many vulnerable people that go to the churches. It's no different than probably a hospital. Because a lot of people go there for spiritual, healing. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of these people, they take advantage of them. Okay, y'all? There's so many people walk around here with Bibles in their hands. Lord have mercy. And they ain't no good, y'all. They evil, all kind of mess. They're out here just scamming people out their money and all of this stuff. And Katt Williams is telling y'all. He's singing like Whitney Houston. And this guy right here woke up to his worst nightmare. Now, he got caught out. He done got caught in quite a few little scandals. This guy right here. Quite a few scandals he done got caught in. But it's different now. It's hidden different because Katt Williams is talking about it. He's putting it in his shows and all kind of stuff, y'all. And this guy is about to put his hair out his head. This is how he's feeling right now because Katt Williams didn't let the cat out the bag. It was already out. But he really is driving it home right now. Talking about how this guy, and this is another thing that's in the Bible, talk about being materialistic. You know what I'm saying? All the time. Everything you gotta buy gotta be name brand. Everything you buy don't have to be name brand. You know what I'm saying, y'all? It's nice to have, name brand stuff if that's what you like. But if you don't, it's not like it's something major. You know what I'm saying? They still got nice things out here without having a name on it attached to it all the time. Okay, y'all? But they're showing you that these preachers, they preach a certain thing, but they live in a different lifestyle than what they're preaching. This guy, they done brought it home that this guy got private jets and all kind of stuff, okay, y'all? This guy got yachts. He got a yacht, y'all. This guy got $10 million homes. Like, this guy is making so much money. And I'm going to tell y'all this, that I noticed this, and I realized this my own self, that a lot of the smaller churches, not these big mega churches like this guy has, a lot of the smaller churches are the ones that set up the little kitchen where that they give, on a certain day they pass out free food and stuff like that. Only the smaller churches, a lot of them that's doing this. These big mega ones, they selfish. They not passing out no money. They not doing nothing. And this guy been getting PPP loans and all kind of stuff, y'all. I can't believe it. He got all this money coming in. All this money coming in that's tax free. They don't have to pay taxes on nothing. You got all this free money coming in. And this guy went and got a PPP loan, y'all. Of course, he got put on blast and he ended up paying it back. But he wasn't planning on paying it back, word on the street, until he got busted for going to get a PPP loan in the first place. Why would somebody allow him a PPP loan if he didn't need it, y'all? Why? He claimed that he had to pay employees. But it ain't like he ain't got it. It ain't like he ain't got it. When you splurging and you got all these different fancy cars, you got all of this stuff, it ain't like he don't have it, y'all, to pay his employees. They got all this free money that's coming in these mega churches, and that's still not enough for him. He's still out here trying to just fill his pockets up. And now he's getting called out on it. Now, he ain't the only one that's getting called out on some stuff. And shout out to Katt Williams for this, because I'm glad that somebody is coming forth saying something about this. This is so very important. There's too many preachers out here that's fake and phony. Okay? This is another accuser that just came out. Another accuser. I'm telling y'all, they coming at they necks right now, left and right. Another accuser is coming out right now, and he is talking about T.D. Jakes, which is another preacher that had a mega big old giant church, collecting all kind of money, and behind closed doors, allegedly, he was a regular at P. Diddy's parties. Y'all, word on the street. Word on the street is he is using this church, y'all. Okay? To come at vulnerable people, T.D. Jakes, and a lot of others. But this guy is telling on everybody. He told on Oprah. He said she's a part of this enterprise, and I'm not surprised. I am not surprised the least little bit about Oprah name coming up in this whole situation. I want to take you all back a little bit. I want to take you all back to when Gail did that interview. We're going to talk about that too. Remember when Gail did that interview with R. Kelly? This was all planned and this was all plotted out. To me, this is my personal opinion. I wasn't there, but the way that things are and how close these guys are, all of them together, and Oprah and P. Diddy and all of them, ain't nowhere in the world that it wasn't plotted out for the downfall of R. Kelly. And I'm just going to say it like it is. Okay, y'all? This guy's telling on everybody. But what gets me about this guy that's telling on everybody, he's not bringing up Jay-Z's name. Okay? He talked about Tyler Perry. That Tyler Perry, they blackball people and this and that and that. We've been knowing about that as well. That's another thing that they do. They all have done. Monique have let the cat out the bag about that. About Oprah and this guy right here blackballing her. And I think just Oprah is just jealous of Monique, to be honest. I'm just going to put it out there. I think Oprah have always been jealous of Monique. Monique is very stylish. Even though Oprah got money to style herself and this and that and this, I've never seen a woman have the best hairstyles, the best clothes, the way Monique piece her stuff together. And I just love Monique's style. Even when she did that show with Moesha and all of that stuff, I like the way she dressed, everything. And she always had her hair just done up so nicely. I think Oprah was jealous of Monique, to be honest with y'all. I think she was. And when she got that award that she got and won, I think that it was so many people that was jealous. And of course, Monique don't kiss. She ain't into kissing back doors right now. Never was. And that's a problem with a lot of people in the industry. If you ain't going along with their stuff in the program, then, they blackball you. And this is what I can't stand about them. You got Tyler Perry that give a lot of people jobs. And you got to give it to him. He give a lot of people jobs. But look at the people that's coming forth saying what they had to do and how they were manipulated to keep these jobs and all of this stuff. And he used his wealth for his own entertainment and behind closed doors and this and that and this. You know, people had to, you know, get down and lay down when it came down to keeping their jobs. So what you know, how do you level this off? You giving people jobs, you doing for people, and he try to make it seem as if, you know, he comes forth when people need it, just like the SNAP benefits. He just gave like $1.4 million to people so they could eat until, you know, they get they stamps or whatever back. You help in major ways like this, but at the same time, you're ruining a lot of people. They're ruining a lot of lives behind these closed doors. And that's the part that everybody's talking about. And y'all, these accusations is getting louder and louder and more and more. A lot of these people is on the chopping block right now, to be honest with y'all. A lot of them is on the chopping block. But like I said, I didn't get a chance to watch Tasha K's interview. I haven't watched it yet. I'm going to go watch it, though. I'm going to go watch it. And I want to see if he's going to mention Jay-Z, because everybody that I've heard talk about the guy that, you know, did the interview on Tasha K, they're saying that he's calling out everybody, but nobody has mentioned him calling out Jay-Z. And how is that possible? How is that possible when P. Diddy and Jay-Z was joined at the hips? Okay, y'all? And P. Diddy said his own self that when he get in major trouble, he go to Jay-Z, and Jay-Z is his cleanup person. He cleans up his mess for him. So how in the world can all of these people that's coming out saying something and this and that and that and this, they're purposely leaving out Jay-Z right now, y'all? Ask yourself this question, because this is major. Now, let's go back to this R. Kelly stuff. Because do y'all remember back here when R. Kelly, all this stuff hit the fan? And this and that and this? Do y'all remember that R. Kelly had sued Jay-Z and won? I know y'all remember when they was doing their little music together and all of that stuff. Do you all remember him being attacked when he was around Jay-Z? He was being attacked behind, you know, the stage, and all kind of stuff was going on with R. Kelly and Jay-Z. He was trying to punk R. Kelly. Okay, y'all? I don't know what it is that he thought he wanted. Maybe he wanted him to sign over his masters to him. I don't know. But they came for R. Kelly. And at the same time that they came for R. Kelly, Oprah and Gayle came for R. Kelly too. Now, I want y'all to pay attention to the accusations that's being put out here. The accusations that's being put out here about R. Kelly, to me, and y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section, Jay-Z and P. Diddy's accusations is 20 times worse than R. Kelly's. Why ain't Gayle and, you know, Oprah interviewing P. Diddy and Jay-Z and asking them the same questions that they asked R. Kelly? I know they hear all the whispers was going on. I know they hear all the stories that's out here about this and that and this. She wanted to address the TD Jakes situation and try to, you know, clear the air and clean up his mess. So why not have an interview with P. Diddy? You think she didn't know the shit was about to hit the fan when P. Diddy got arrested right before he got arrested? You think Oprah didn't know about it? If the whispers were out there, everybody was talking about it. You talking about the queen of talk show. Everybody come and tell her what's going on. These were her friends. You think that Oprah didn't know? Why didn't she interview P. Diddy, y'all? Why didn't they degrade, you know, P. Diddy and Jay-Z the way that they degraded R. Kelly? Ask yourself this question. And it makes you just go back to who was behind R. Kelly's downfall. Word on the street, now I don't know if this is true or not, so the only thing I can say is allegedly, because I didn't see the paperwork, but word on the street is Jay-Z was behind the women that came out and, you know, did that little show. They said he paid for it, y'all. Is that why he going broke? Because he always trying to, I'm just saying, y'all, get at somebody else. I'm just asking. He got all his money to sue people and stop them from doing this and that and that and this. I'm just saying. Is this why he going broke? Because of all of the underhand stuff that he was out here doing? That's surviving R. Kelly. Word on the street that was all this guy's doing. And when this guy just came out and just put everybody on blast and started telling about this whole enterprise on how they all work together, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. This is what we've been talking about for a long time over here. That all of these people are connected in some shape or form. And they were over the industry, period. The music industry, they blackball you. They do whatever they can to stunt your growth. Actors, they did the same thing for them. Look at Bashir from Empire. Look what he's going through. They turned a lot of these younger, generations that was coming up, good actors and actresses. They turned them out. They turned them out, y'all, and they got away with it for so many years. But how do you leave out Jay-Z? I just don't get how do you leave him out and not add him in this as well. My personal opinion, I believe that, they all get together, just like this guy said. I believe every word this guy's saying. I think they all get together and they decide who gonna be in and who gonna be out. And when they say somebody's out, everybody come at them. In whatever shape or form. That was a whole setup when they got R. Kelly to come on that show with Gail. That was a whole setup, y'all. And it put Gail on the map. And she ain't nothing but a wannabe Oprah. That's all I see. She sound like Oprah. She try to act like Oprah. And the only way she didn't get to where she's at right now is because of Oprah. Allegedly being her girlfriend. But I don't know. Y'all. I don't know. Okay? That's what I heard. But right when R. Kelly won that lawsuit against Jay-Z, the shitka hit the fan, y'all. And this man can't read or write. He ain't even know how much he won. I'm just saying, y'all. But they wanted this guy up out of here. And to be honest with y'all, if R. Kelly wouldn't have went to prison, which they didn't try to send people at him and all kind of stuff. But R. Kelly is, probably didn't earn some respect in the jails and this and that and this. And a lot of people just tired of these fake and phony, I'm just saying, y'all, rappers just always sending somebody at somebody. They don't realize the people that they call themselves trying to send at people, they don't like them either. They don't like them either. So when they go to try to send somebody at somebody, they go and tell the person, oh, they sent me at you. That's what happened with R. Kelly. That's what happened with R. Kelly. They came and told that they tried to send me to take you out. What do that tell y'all? They don't even like the person that is sending them to go try to take him out. They don't even like that person. And they'd rather put them on blast than to go and carry out their little hits and stuff. Shitka is hitting the fan right now, y'all. In more ways than one. And a lot of people, I don't get this. It'd be so many, a lot of people come to my comment section and they go to other people's comment section too. And they be saying the same thing. You want to see all the black people lose their money. You wanted it. No, it's not even about that. It's not even, oh, y'all paying the wrong thing attention. I pay everything attention. Everything. I'm paying attention about all this stuff going on with Trump. I'm paying all of this stuff attention about the Democrats and stuff and all these people being charged with stuff. There's so many things that's going on right now that it doesn't make sense. And some of the stuff you got to sit back and just wait and see what's going to be the outcome of this and that and that and this. You know what I'm saying? What I don't like is people starving. I don't like that. It's so many people that got a lot of kids. Now, is it everybody's fault they got a lot of kids? No, it's not. But I don't want to see kids starving. I don't want people to be out here hungry and people going to bed with, an empty stomach. I don't want to see stuff like that. So I'm feeling some type of way about that whole situation. Hopefully that, it's a bigger picture coming from that. I heard it was that a lot of people that came here from other countries that got on public assistance and stuff like that, this was to get control of that as well, of why that they cut those food stamps so they could get back control of the people that's actually from here instead of everybody else that just came over here and just, I'm just saying, y'all, just saying, illegally. So this is what I heard, that was a part of the reason why that this was being taken from everybody, and then people were going to be giving their stuff back. But, you know, things are going to be monitored a little bit more closely, and everybody else won't be just, you know, coming over here mooching off of us, and they coming over here illegally. You know what I'm saying, y'all? So, yeah, they're saying it's a bigger picture. I want to see. I'm still sitting back waiting to see if that's going to happen. But we can see this clear as day, that there's a bigger picture that's going on with this industry. And it amazes me how quiet Oprah and them are when everybody's talking about this. When they said the cat is out the bag, it's out. And they're saying that Oprah is a main person, that a middle person that helps hide her friend's dirt. She helps hide it. They say she's a wolf in sheep's clothes as well, just like the false prophets. She run around and say that, you know, she had been, you know, touched in ways she shouldn't have been touched, and this and that and this when she was younger, or whatever. And then she turns around and acts as if she care about people that then went through things like this. But at the same time, she support all of these guys. She's best friends with almost everybody that then got accused of the worst crimes ever, y'all. Make it make sense. Why don't she use her platform? Why ain't Gail using her platform to interview other people that they clearly be around? And when she does interview somebody that they clearly be around, look how they babies. And the whole interview goes a whole different way. T.D. Jakes' interview, why wasn't it like R. Kelly's? If he's being accused of the things that they're saying that he's doing. And this guy that just came forward, he says he knows. Now, I don't know. But he said he knows that T.D. Jakes have been going to P. Diddy's parties and all of this stuff. But ask yourself this question. If this guy's coming forth to lay out who all did what, who did what, and this and that and that and this, why is Jay-Z's name left off of that list? Why? I want to know that. How in the world are you knowing all of these people, Oprah, Tyler Perry, all of these people is connected in an enterprise that's, you know, criminal enterprise, and you do not say nothing about Jay-Z? I'm going to go and watch this interview to see if Jay-Z's name going to come out his mouth at least one time. But if it doesn't, I have to question this guy too. I'm just saying, y'all, I still believe a lot of stuff he's saying because it makes sense, okay? It fills in some of the blanks that, you know, people were wondering about. But the fact that he leave him off makes me wonder, y'all. Makes me wonder. Beyonce and Jay-Z and P. Diddy have been accused of the worst things, y'all. R. Kelly was never accused of nobodies. Nothing like that. R. Kelly wasn't accused of, that I know of, giving people stuff against their will. He probably gave them stuff and they know they wanted it, or they maybe wanted it, or whatever. At least he knew they knew it. He was giving it to them, maybe. I don't know. But word on the street, this was a normal thing at a Diddy party. And a lot of these parties that Diddy had, Jay-Z hosted with him. Okay, y'all, word on the street. He hosted those parties too. Now, allegedly, Beyonce is turned out too. Y'all, word on the street. Is that how she hurt her leg? I'm just asking. Because they said she had knee surgery too. I don't know. She could have did what I did. I don't know. But is that why she got hurt? Messing with that street pharmacy stuff. And overdoing it. Ask yourself this question. And now they're trying to make her daughter take over her lifestyle so they can keep that money flowing. But her daughter don't have no talent. Don't have no talent, allegedly. Not singing and dancing. I'm just saying, y'all. Not like that. For people to pay millions of dollars for to go see her, you know, for concerts. So, I don't know what they call themselves doing, but Tina did come out and say, Beyonce's mama, that she don't think that Blue Ivy want to be in the industry like that. And I said it, my day ones, twos, and threes. I said, if she come out and she can sing, I'm gonna be all for it. Like, okay, I see why they want to push her career. But if she come out and she sounds horrible, people gonna let her have it. I don't think nobody gonna hold back. And I said she gonna make a fool of herself. And then that's when we heard a couple months later or so like that this is not what she wanted. So y'all stay tuned. That's all I can tell y'all. Stay tuned. Everybody's getting called out now. And like I said, Katt Williams is busy. He's so very busy. And I love it. I love it, y'all. I really do. The only thing I don't like about Katt Williams, like I told y'all, all of some symbolism that he was wearing and this and that and this. I don't know if he didn't calm down some now with it. I don't know. But how do you talk about everybody else when you got all this symbolic stuff and you doing one-eye symbolism and you wearing, you know, the Illuminati stuff yourself? You know, if people question it. They question it. But I don't think nobody's questioning Oprah and all these other people. Look at their actions. She went and opened up a school in Africa, y'all. If that ain't a saying right there. And then look at all these girls that from, you know, these schools in Africa and stuff that be coming up missing and this and that and this. Look at the school when she opened up, all the controversy that was coming from that school. They were keeping them away from their parents. Who opens up a school to keep you away from your parents? Your parents can't visit you. You can't visit your parents. You have to stay at that school. And they like they were in jail. And then you start finding out that a lot of the girls was getting pregnant. And then they was blaming it on the staff and stuff like that. But word on the street is those girls were being flown out, y'all, on them private jets. So it's a lot going on right now. A whole heap of lot going on. And everybody's getting called out on their mess. So stay tuned, y'all. Stay tuned. Anyway, please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video. And thanks for watching, y'all. Peace.